Picture this. You're standing on the African savanna 2 million years ago. You're an early human, small, slow, and completely defenseless. You have no claws to rip open flesh, no fangs to deliver a killing bite, no venom to paralyze your enemies. Your skin is thin and easily torn. Your muscles are weak compared to the predators around you. And there are predators everywhere. Lions, hyenas, saber-toothed cats, crocodiles in the rivers, leopards in the trees, each one faster, stronger, and better armed than you. By every logical measure, you should have gone extinct. You should have been just another entry in the long list of failed evolutionary experiments, but you didn't go extinct. Your descendants survived, thrived, and eventually became the most dominant species this planet has ever seen. So how did we do it? How did weak, defenseless humans defeat nature's deadliest predators and survive to tell the tale? The answer is one of the most remarkable stories in evolutionary history, and it begins with a fundamental shift in how we think about early humans. For a long time, scientists believed that humans were always hunters, apex predators who dominated their environments from the very beginning. The story went like this. Humans evolved big brains, made tools, and used them to hunt and kill. But more recent research tells a different story, one that's more humbling and more inspiring. Early humans weren't hunters. They were prey. Fossil evidence shows that our ancestors were regularly hunted by large carnivores. Bite marks on hominin bones match the teeth of big cats and hyenas. Predator coprolites, fossilized feces, contain human bone fragments. Our ancestors didn't start at the top of the food chain, they started at the bottom. This reality shaped everything about human evolution. It forced us to develop survival strategies that no other animal had ever tried, and those strategies would eventually make us the most dangerous species on Earth. The first and most fundamental survival strategy was cooperation. Other primates live in groups, but early humans took this to a new level. We became ultrasocial. Living in larger groups meant more eyes to watch for predators, more bodies to defend against attacks, and more individuals to share the burden of survival. Research on modern primates shows that group-living species have significantly lower predation rates than solitary species. There's safety in numbers. But humans didn't just live in groups, we coordinated. When a predator approached, early humans didn't scatter in panic like most prey animals. They stood together. They shouted. They threw rocks. They brandished sticks. A lone human was easy prey. A group of humans working together was a different matter entirely. This cooperative defense was the foundation of everything that followed. It bought us time to develop the tools and strategies that would eventually make us predators ourselves. But cooperation alone wasn't enough. We needed an edge, something that would level the playing field against predators with natural weapons. So we invented our own. The earliest stone tools appear in the archaeological record about 3.3 million years ago. These weren't weapons initially. They were used for cutting and processing food. But the same sharp edges that could slice through meat could also slice through predator flesh. By 2 million years ago, our ancestors were making more sophisticated tools, hand axes, cleavers, scrapers. These tools gave us capabilities that no other animal possessed, the ability to cut, pierce, and damage from a distance. But the real revolution came with a different kind of tool, the spear. In the 1990s, archaeologists made an extraordinary discovery in Schöningen, Germany. They found 8 wooden spears preserved in an ancient lake bed for 300,000 years. These weren't crude sticks. They were carefully crafted weapons, balanced for throwing, designed to penetrate deep into flesh. The Schöningen spears proved something remarkable. By 300,000 years ago, humans weren't just defending themselves against predators. They were hunting them. These spears could take down horses, bison, and even larger prey. A group of humans armed with spears was no longer prey. They were a coordinated hunting party. The predators that had once hunted us were now potential meals. Around 1 million years ago, possibly earlier, humans made another revolutionary discovery: fire. Fire changed everything. It provided warmth during cold nights. It allowed cooking, which made food more nutritious and easier to digest. But for survival against predators, fire was a game changer. Most animals are terrified of fire. Predators that would happily attack humans in the dark would hesitate to approach a campfire. Fire extended our activity into the night, the time when predators are most active and humans are most vulnerable. Fire also transformed our environment. Early humans learned to use fire to shape landscapes, driving prey animals toward hunting parties and creating open areas where predators had less cover for ambushes. With fire, humans had a weapon that no predator could match. We carried the sun with us wherever we went. But perhaps the most remarkable survival strategy was one that turned our greatest weakness into our greatest strength. Humans are slow. Really slow. The fastest human sprinters can reach speeds of about 28 miles per hour for a few seconds. A lion can run at 50 miles per hour. A cheetah can hit 70. In a flat-out sprint, any major predator would catch us easily. But there's one thing humans can do better than almost any animal. We can run long distances in heat. This is the basis of persistence hunting, a strategy that may have been crucial to human survival. The idea is simple. Instead of trying to outrun prey in a sprint, humans would run them down over hours or even days. Most animals can't sweat effectively. They pant to cool down, which means they can't cool while running. Humans, with our sweat glands and hairless bodies, can dissipate heat while moving. In hot conditions, a fit human can run an antelope into heat exhaustion. This strategy didn't just help us hunt, it gave us a way to compete with predators. We could travel longer distances in search of water and food. We could track wounded animals across vast territories. We could migrate into new environments that other animals couldn't survive. Our weakness became our weapon. But the ultimate survival strategy was the one that made all the others possible: our intelligence. Other animals react to threats. Humans plan for them. We remember where predators hunt and avoid those areas. We study their behavior and learn their patterns. We anticipate dangers before they arrive. This cognitive advantage allowed humans to develop complex hunting strategies. We didn't just chase prey, we set traps, created ambushes, and drove animals into prepared kill zones. We hunted in coordinated groups with specialized roles, like a military operation. We also developed technology that no other animal could match. Spears became bows and arrows. Stone tools became metal blades. Fire became furnaces and forges. Each innovation made us more effective hunters and more formidable opponents. By the time modern humans emerged about 300,000 years ago, we had become the most dangerous predators on Earth, not because of our physical abilities, but because of our minds. The combination of these strategies, cooperation, weapons, fire, endurance, and intelligence, transformed humans from vulnerable prey into the planet's apex predator. Evidence of this transformation is everywhere in the archaeological record. Cave paintings show humans hunting mammoths, bison, and other megafauna. Kill sites reveal sophisticated hunting techniques. The extinction of many large animal species coincides with the spread of humans across the globe. We didn't just survive against predators. We outcompeted them. We drove many of them extinct. We spread into every environment on Earth, from African savannas to Arctic tundra to tropical rainforests. No other predator has ever achieved such dominance. But here's the most remarkable part. We did it without becoming monsters. The predators that hunted our ancestors, lions, hyenas, leopards, still exist today. We didn't exterminate them. We learned to coexist with them, to respect their power, to admire their beauty. The same intelligence that made us deadly hunters also gave us the capacity for empathy, for conservation, for understanding our place in the natural world. We are the only species in Earth's history that became an apex predator and then chose to protect its prey. So the next time you look at your hands, those weak, clawless hands, remember what they represent. They are the product of a 2-million-year war for survival. They carried spears, tended fires, and built the tools that made us the dominant species on Earth. We survived not because we were strong, but because we were smart. Not because we were fast, but because we were persistent. Not because we were fierce, but because we worked together. That's the true story of human survival, and it's the most remarkable story in the history of life on Earth. Thanks for watching. If this journey through humanity's incredible survival story inspired you, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the hidden chapters of human evolution. I want to hear from you. What do you think was the most important factor in human survival? Cooperation? Tools? Fire? Intelligence? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, keep questioning, keep learning, and remember, the most powerful weapon in the universe is the human mind. POWINOF